chimney, roof vent, TV, antenna, air conditioning, solar panel. Nice.
Still seeing delays in Burnaby because of an accident at Hastings inbound, and it's delayed in both directions there. Tons of volume on Highway 1 in the valley, or your head into the valley anyway, because of an accident on the 200th Street off-ramp for Highway 1 eastbound, and then once you're past that, back to revealing.
Well, okay, so it was in the middle of installing my solar panel, and noticed that, or my friend noticed that one of my tires, my outer driver's side dual tire at the back, was very, very low, almost flat. So we filled it up with air, and sure enough, it has a small leak somewhere, probably a nail or something. So anyways, I called a local tire shop nearby that I've used before, and sure enough, they've got one they could throw on my motorhome, only take about 5 minutes, and 60 bucks. So I'm like, sweet, I'll head right over there right now, because they're only 10 minutes away, and they're closing in half an hour. So I got lots of time, no problem. And then I get stuck here behind a train. Just my luck. And I'm supposed to go drive into near downtown tonight. Great, and now it just stopped. Give these guys props. Westwood Tire in Coquitlam. They did my Dora's tire in like 10 minutes. And turns out I don't need a tire. He said, oh no, we'll fix it for cheaper. Don't even need the $60 tire. And it turns out it's the valve extension on the dualies, and he recommends to take them right off. I've heard this before. Again, it's one of those more tech, more problems thing. If you have those valve extensions to make it easy to fill up, they eventually start leaking, and it's quite common. So I'm thinking just take them right off. It's a little harder to fill up your air, but then you don't have to worry about it. All right, there's your basic a charge controller for the solar panel. Solar panel's directly above the roof right there. There's the kitty. And there's the TV.
Country superstar Brad Kissel is pumped for the big show.
Meow, meow.
But before arriving here at Calgary,
really nice.
Strauss in for some Juno spring fashion.
Everyone would agree that Calgary can throw a party. This could be the very best Juno.
Great surround sound.
Brad Kissel is psyched for Canada's biggest night in music.
Anytime you get a nomination for the Junos, that's the best of the best, really. So get that recognition. It's on fame.
I think it's better than the window antenna that I used in Dora, because you would only get one direction. The one on the roof now is all around. That's why they call it omnidirectional. So for the one time a week I watch TV, perfect. Okay, so as far as the panel, I know a bunch of people are going to ask me which panel it was that I bought, and it is the Renogy 100 watt kit. So basic, but more than I ever need. And it only took like, geez, all of 15 minutes to put that in. I actually put up the panel as I was in a big rush to get out of here and get to Vancouver. And so I drilled the holes in the roof and brought the wires down and put the charge controller in and connected it to the battery below, and then bolted the panel to the roof and sealed it up. It literally took 15 minutes. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's one of the simplest things you can do, and there's millions of videos out there if anyone wants to see it. It's pretty boring to show it on video, so I don't do that sort of thing, as you know. There's that, and also the TV antenna. It is the Winegard Roadstar 3000 omnidirectional. Way better than the window stick-on antennas like I had before. Probably not as good as the crank-up antennas, but this is very low profile, and it just looks cool up on the roof. It doesn't, you know, I don't have to crank it up or down or change direction. It's 360 degrees, and it still gets the stations I need it to get. And, you know, I don't watch that much TV anyway, so I really don't care if I'm missing out on a station by not having the really fancy antenna or something like that. And TV's not that important to me, but hey, it's there, so it's nice to have it. And I can just turn on my TV. I no longer have to crank up an antenna. So I'm gonna have to fill in the hole in the roof now, where the crank up handle used to be. So it is great HD TV picture, HD TV sound.
From the valley to Horseshoe Bay.
Whenever news happens here,
Whenever a big story breaks,
Whenever it's news that affects the people who live in our city, we can promise you one thing.
You'll see it all in one place. CTV News Vancouver. Local breaking news.
Oh yeah, and I did want to point out too, yesterday's video. That was funny, wasn't it? Almost all of you got it right away. Except there was a couple of trolls. Of course, the trolls. This is, you know, I always say trolls have the lowest IQ of anyone that comments on a YouTube channel. And sure enough, everyone knew that it was an April Fool's joke. But this one guy goes, "See, Justin, that's what happens when you just screw around with horrors, you stupid idiot," you know, and he was just totally trying to like dig into me or something. And I started laughing my ass off because he was the one that didn't get the joke. And he's trying to sound like he's some smart guy. He's trolling me. That was so funny. Oh my god. I deleted it, of course, but I just wanted to let you know, buddy, you gave me a good laugh because you're too stupid to even realize that it was a joke. It was April 1st. Dumbass. Keep on rocking the free world.